Amnesia Rebirth, but we speedrun it in God mode. Go. I haven't played this game in a couple weeks. I do miss it. There's many problems as I have with it, but then again, I feel like I say the same things over and over and over again, so let's just not even bother. I want to get that speedrun achievement. That's been staring me in the face for a while. We'll just try for that, I guess, in God mode. Nothing can stop us.
It's her. It's all because of her. Focus.
I still think there are a ton of great things about this game, and I will praise it for when it gets right, because it does get quite a lot right still. Woo. Now we could prop fly, but we can't, because I don't know how to do that, and I don't enjoy doing that when I do know how to do it. Those little mini flashbacks didn't play. That's weird. They typically play. Maybe you can skip them and I just didn't know that until now. I really like this intro. If it was just... It just feels like it's missing something, you know? It feels too empty to me. Also, look at that texture, lol. But like, this intro, it feels really summery. Like this music, I always notice that. The flute and like the distortion on the flute does sound quite deserty. But then... that one high-pitched note, you hear that so many times in Summer and so many ambiences. If Rebirth had a couple more earthy tones in the soundtrack, I believe it'd be way more Amnesia-y. I believe the time needed to beat this game is 2 hours and like 10 minutes or something. I was originally going to load this up and do a run where I didn't use any light sources, but then I realised it's really fucking boring. We don't even need light, I'm in God mode, remember?
What the hell is wrong with me?
That is still quite scary. See, a lot of Rebirth is really, really scary in theory. But it's the execution of it that just doesn't hold a candle to anything frictional made in the past.
How did I get here?
But at least the caved environments look fucking brilliant.
What did I do?
Me, now. Also, if I didn't need to say it again, buy this soundtrack, please. It is very good music. Support independent creators. You've heard me say it before.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Are you though, Ramen? No? Are you? That's what I thought. I haven't got Lightbringer either. I haven't got Lightbringer? Lightbringer I think is you need to burn a ton of matches in one playthrough. Okay, that's the one that I've seen everyone get but I've never got. Which is weird because I always thought I was doing pretty good with matches.
Torches. Someone's been here. Hello? Anyone?
Alright, grow up. That was unnecessary. I am doing this from memory as well, so I'm probably not going the quickest ways that I could. Like, I haven't looked up any walkthrough. I've seen a couple of Blood Thunder speedruns of it, but I haven't memorized the route or anything. Do you think Salim died at the time she saw him fade away in that dream? Also, matches do not burn this long in real life, at least the ones that I have. But then again, I've had this big pack of matches for about 6 years now in my room. Like a big multi-pack of like... So I remember when we were kids, me and my brother had a bunch of them from someone. Don't remember who.
Salim? No, oh no, please. No.
That line is delivered so terribly, that scattered.
Salim, no.
It sounds so bad. That's the peak of overacting. See ya, honey. A couple of weeks ago I was playing this game, and I made some tweets about it, but I went up to the water fountain, and out of nowhere, the scene played where the tank falls to the cistern, and it was the loudest thing ever, and it scared the shit out of me. As I was looking in the fountain, it was really, really quiet. It was just Tassie talking to herself. The music was really calm, and then just out of nowhere, fucking that whole sequence played, and I don't know if I hit like a dev console thingy or something. Maybe like if you do something in a certain order when you load this map, it quickly triggers the cistern, because a lot of developers have little shortcuts that can get them from A to B really quickly, and sometimes they forget to take them out of the game. So maybe I triggered one of those, or maybe I pressed a button and it just like made the sequence happen. I don't know.
Got to get to that radio.
Same. Oh, this is my music. I haven't changed the thing yet.
Shit!
This fort was peak Amnesia. Oh my god, this fort was peak Amnesia. See you.
Are you
That's one of those instances of piano in the Rebirth soundtrack. There's not many. Oop. That would have been a great horror sequence as well if Frictional didn't ruin it. But they ruin everything.
Maybe this isn't such a great idea.
Oh god, that was a risk. What am I trending on? Trending on? Yes. Give me move open faster. Give. I don't need that. This blade. Really loud and out of nowhere. That's what surprised the shit out of me when I played it last, and I didn't even do anything. So thanks, game. Peace. Oh, fuck, that still scared me. That had no reason to, but it did. I'm in fucking god mode as well, and that still got me. Just go around. God, the movement in this game is so finicky. Rest in peace. Why do I hear one now? What? Wait. Why is it there now? What on earth? Oh. Thanks for that. I haven't seen that before. That was weird, right? I've never seen that happen. They should have bashed that door down, that would have been so good. Why don't we just get more chase sequences and stealth sequences? That would have been so much more fun. If we had a lot of more Dark Descent flashbacks. I mean, that's what you're building your game off of, you know? Maybe you should have stuck with doing more stuff like that. Rather than trying to turn it into a weird story-driven message about hope and love. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That is the biggest offender in shitey texture work and just mapping. That is god awful. So. God, I forget how kind of long this game is, even though it's really short. There we go. Hey, give me back my baby.
I see you, bastard! I see you! Bring her back! Don't do this! Please don't do this to us!
Same.
I see you, you piece of filth!
She will not answer.
I will take you to her.
Take me to my baby. Somehow before this game even came out, I had an image of this as the boss fight. I don't know why or how. But all I could think of was a big blue dome. Well, I guess, I mean, Dark Descent.
You are changing, Tazzy. You are becoming a harvester.
You are the reason
You
for me
can
being a
do no
harvester.
more. You must let me be her mother.
Why not you cure me and we both
Yeah.
stay with you? That way you can have a friend. You don't want a friend?
I'm here.
Hey, baby.
I'm here, my heart.
Actual baby.
Vivian.
This whole scene would have been so much better if just the story was better here. This would have been the perfect moment. This is already a really nice tender moment though. This is one of my favourite moments in the game. It's so beautiful. Not because of tits. It's such a wonderful moment. Just the image of a mother going through so much strife and pain and so many problems, and she finally gets to sit down with her daughter and just share one tender moment with her. And that's such a sweet, powerful fucking image. So good. But it would have had way more weight if the actual characterization and depth of the story was just more interesting and less fucking ridiculous. Oh, a queen woman is being kept alive by millions of human beings suffering, as she wants one baby by one pregnant woman on one plane. Just a random pregnant woman on a plane. Not any, it couldn't be any other baby, it had to be Tassie's baby. There was no woman in the entirety of those millions of people for the centuries that this queen has been kept alive. There was no baby that had an illness that she could have coaxed into being her own kid, or no mother she could have tricked into giving her own kid. No, it had to be Tassie. This story is fucking terrible. The story is the worst part about Rebirth, because the whole Tin Heganon plot makes no sense. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. But if it did, this moment would have been fantastic. This moment would have had so much promise, and it would have been such an impactful, wonderful, meaningful, memorable moment for way better reasons than it ended up being. It's just so frustrating to me that these people couldn't string together a decent enough story. They just had to try and compile a bunch of different things together, contrivance upon contrivance upon contrivance, yet again, the same as they did for Soma, just to have something similar in the gameplay and the story, and it makes no sense. The game didn't need to be called Amnesia, it just flat out fucking didn't. The callbacks to Dark Descent are there and they're nice, but they're also forced as fuck. The game world doesn't share a lot of similarities. The mechanics aren't fleshed out or utilised properly, and they're nowhere near as interesting as Dark Descent was, even though Dark Descent doesn't really have any mechanics. The Amnesia sequence and plotline has no weight whatsoever because of how fucking forced and contrived it is. The whole thing could have just done without the Amnesia title, honestly. They shouldn't. It was a bad idea. I was right. I was 100% fucking right. Everyone that said I was wrong, fuck you. I was right. I always am when it comes to these fucking things. God, I wish this game would have been good. I wish this game would have been better than it was. It was a good game. It was a fine game. Everybody enjoyed it to some extent, but we were all just expecting that little bit more, that tiny extra bit, and we didn't get that. And it's weird because all of the pieces were there. The story was passable, the gameplay was passable, the environments were interesting, the music and sound design was pretty great, the animations are fluid, it was decently optimized, the game had everything that it needed to be a successful, interesting game. But it just fell flat, and it's so weird because it had all the pieces. How did they still manage to fuck it up? These people should have had over a decade's worth of experience. This should have been the culmination of every good thing that Frictional had brought to the table over the last decade and a half, and it fucking wasn't. And it's such a shame. It's so much missed potential and opportunity. And now they haven't even said anything. It's been over 2 months. They've said fuck all about this game. Where is Thomas? Where is the company? What are they doing? Stop twiddling your fucking thumbs. Come out with a blog. Come out with anything. Tell us about sales figures. Tell us about working behind the scenes. Give us something. We didn't put all of this investment in just to get fucking blanked by you guys. And I know the reception was mixed across the board, but that's no reason to hide. Oh god, it's just frustrating. Anyway, back to the video.
If we try to go home, can I find a way to keep you safe? Or will it be Alice all over again? But to leave you here.
That fucking flute, man. Oh.
And all of those things that they have to do to keep her alive. What are we to do?
Make better moral quandaries before your company implodes. Oh, right.
Close your eyes, for sleep is coming.
Take my baby, I don't want it. In Markiplier's Soma ending video, he says something really interesting. He goes, they made this whole world just for the express purpose of telling this one story. And I feel like Rebirth heard that and was like, yeah, okay, I'll make an even bigger world. See ya, kid. Okay.
Do not struggle, Jazzy.
Alrighty.
She's changing me.
I'm practically giving him away.
This foolishness. You're losing yourself.
How close do I need to get to you, huh? What the hell are you looking at? I'm here! Oh my god. Hi, hi, hi. Do you wanna, I don't know.
Give in. You only hasten your end.
The baby's face. Oh my dear god.
This will bring you more suffering.
Can I just not get killed now? Like, what? Combo's not even on.
My creature now, Tassie. I am sorry.
I feel like this is it. Yeah, look how much is on the screen. Well, no, still, wow.
I did not want this fate for you.
Here we go, finally. That took 5 fucking tries. How bad at video games do you expect the general audience to be? You don't need to have a backup plan for everything. I've never seen this before. Tassie goes and puts the baby back.
Fear not. I will not let you hurt her.
Wow, I've never seen that. I don't know if a lot of people have. It's still a shit ending though. I'm telling you, the best ending to this game is the one where she murders her daughter and commits suicide. That's the best ending. Did I win? Did I get the achievement? Yay. I cheated to get that. I didn't actually play through the entire game. Because fuck that. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was it. Goodbye.